Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. If you hear a little buzzing sound, that's my heater out in my stamp room here as it is very cold outside. So this is Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 9. We're doing 4 gift tags. These are going to be for my son. November 22's Paper Pumpkin is called From the North Pole. Oh, nope, we're not using the Christmas Scotty that was on it from video number 8. So we can erase that out of there. And I'm going to stick my whiteboard up and show you what projects here. Let's see if I can bring it down now. Hopefully. Yikes. Okay. So we are using these 4 gift tags, these striped ones. I think they're very manly looking. And we're using the Ho Ho Ho, but since I used one on a card, I only have 3, so I've made mine out of a die shape that I had, and it's just going to be a little different, but we're going to stamp Ho 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 on it. You know what? I didn't even check to see if it fits. It does. And I have a whole bunch of little 1/4-inch strips of Real Red to add to it. A little bit of tear tape. A little bit of basic white in case I need it, and I used that Label Me Lovely punch that I love so much, and I used that same Snowflake specialty vellum and got a little bit of interest going on there. So first thing, we're going to do some fancy stamping. Not really, but I'm looking for my sheet. Here we go. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. Leave all my supplies up there. I need this to color in my Ho Ho Ho, as the Ho 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 was really an outline, but I'm not doing the outline. But I'm going to do a little bit of stamping with that big Express Delivery North Pole stamp set. I will show you the project sheet. This is it. We're going to be using that stamp, the Ho 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 Open Me, and the no peeking. You can't see that. That's one of the stamps. They have a cute little no peeking and a to and a from. First things we're going to use is some Mento black ink. My son is colorblind, and we did not find this out till he was 7 years old. He has one of the rarest forms of colorblindness because the kid was too damn smart for his own good. Excuse me for saying that. I do apologize. I thought the kid was so neat because he never took the paper off of a crayon, but that's not what it was at all. No, he was just smart enough to know that he couldn't tell the colors even in kindergarten. And if the crayon, it's just so smart. If the crayon didn't have the name of the color on it that he could see, he would ask one of the people next to him, one of the children, and ask them to please give him a certain color when they were coloring and, things with, yeah, it took him telling his sister his secret when they were standing in line to get vision, getting their vision checked. He was in 6th grade, she was in 5th grade. And he told her, he's like, if you can't see it, I'm going to tell you how I do this. He listened to the kid before him. And so before the person asks him, he reads the line, what the kid said before. Yeah, all those years. That's what I'm saying. He was just too smart for his own good. So there we have that little bit of special delivery on there. And I'm going to set that aside. And now we're going to flip these over and stamp our to and froms, and we can only get 3 on my sheet here. So here's my memento. So we're gonna go 2, 2, and 2, and way over here where this one is, we're just gonna go ahead and stamp it right there. We're gonna do from. I love it when they separate them because I do cut them apart when they are together. From. There we have it. Now, I did tell you we were going to do that no peeking on here. So let's get that going. And just being a little cheeky here. No peeking. No peeking. No peeking, Mr. Dustin. That is my son's name. Set this one here. And I'm thinking if I need, do I want to add a little bit more? No. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with that. So next we are going to, we still have stamping to do. Do I do the stamping or do what I want to do? I'm doing what I want to do. So here we go. Our 4 gift tags and our little vellum pieces. And you know, they don't like to play well with adhesive, so we're using the tear and tape. I'm just tearing off some. And I'm going this way with it. Need a little bit more. I don't want anything on the sides because I don't want it showing. This one it will show because I got it going on the wrong way. But I didn't rub it down, so it should be just fine. And I did the same on this one. Not well done of me. Just another little length. Alright. So where's my bone folder? Buried under stuff. So I'm going to quickly go over that because I want it really well and stuck to the vellum. Going to use my handy dandy needle now and pull off all those little backing covers. That's why you rub it down so it doesn't do that. Had to barely get off my wedding ring this morning. I got it on the other day and I was so happy because I thought, oh, look. Okay, the swelling went down. And it came back this morning and I barely got it off, so I'm not wearing it for the moment. All right, so you can see right where they're going. Just like so. One more. All right, so the basic part of the tag is done. I'm going to put them together and use this extra bit of my Take Your Pick tool and push out those circles, just like so. So now they don't have any blockage, so my string can go through them. Now we're going to set those aside. If I can pick these up. Here are my ho-ho-hos and my strip that I need to turn into a ho-ho-ho. I'm going to put this on a piece of little green scrap so you can see. We are going to stamp the ho-ho-ho. Oh, I was going to do it in black, but I don't want to. I'm going to do it in crumb cake, and then we're going to fill it in with your Stampin' Write basic marker. So I'm going to place my ho-ho-ho on here. Yep. It was meant to outline those, but I had a really hard time lining that up, and I don't feel like doing it that way. So here's my crumb cake. And all I'm going to do now is swirl that in. Wouldn't do it green and red because that would not work for my son at all. And you know, it made me feel bad all those years not realizing. It made me feel horrible as a parent for him to be able to get away with that colorblind stuff for so long. But you know what? You cannot camouflage from that kid. Nothing. He's an excellent hunter. He sees things before anybody, his father could, or any of his father's friends could in the woods. They'd be all like, what do you mean he's in it? Because he can't camouflage from him. And I know that in World War II, they use people with color blindness as spotters because that's the reason, because you can't colorblind. You can't camouflage from it. And, anyways, there's my ho-ho-ho. I need to order some brand new packages. Stampin' Right markers would do me well. So there's my Made Ho 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 and my other Ho Ho Ho's. So you could have used the blends, probably would have. Let's try those. I think it would give me a better color. I didn't even think of grabbing that. But let's see. I think it would just be, yeah. Let's try the light real quick. I think it will just color it in better. Not be so blotchy. Oh, much better. Oh, my hand's a bit shaky. Okay, blends do a better job. This is the light. Now I could stamp over it with the black and do that outline. Should we try it? I'm not sure if I want to try it again. I mean, I'd have to stamp all 4 of these with the black, but I'm thinking we're gonna do it. Okay, so Stampin' Right blends with, I think, better with that. And here's the memento, and let's clean off the Ho 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 and let's just get it done, right? So we have it cleaned off. I'm gonna have to stand up to see it. Ink up our Ho Ho Ho. Having it on the green is going to be helpful, though seeing it over the camera is the issue. Well, it went down because I started to touch the paper. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it does look better. It stands out more. So we're going to repeat. It's just so pale. It touched the paper, so wherever it is, it's on there. But it's not bad. Okay, so I'm not so afraid right now. There. That one's a little way off, so be a little afraid, right? Oh, that one's really good. Okay, so not so scary. Not so scary, but I did just drop my ink pad. Thank goodness it landed face up, because that would have been a horrible mistake. So now that we have that done, I'm going to show you use this little bit. So on these, I mean, I literally, y'all, okay, let me show you. I had little scraps like this, right? That were been punched out of. That's what I trimmed these little 1/4 inch strips of Real Red. So what I want to do, making sure the glue, I'm going to do little bead of glue. Then I'm going to start it here. I just went ever so slightly much sliver of red. Now we're going to do this, yes, on all of them. So, and I know I'm going to have to, I'm starting at the bottom because I know I was going to trim the top off anyways. Because some are longer and some are shorter. So you want to start from the bottom there. So there's one done. Let's get to the rest of it. I'm using the bottom. Okay. This is a longer strip. That's why I love liquid glue, because you can squish it around and get it right where you want it. 2 done. 2 to go. Bead of glue. Okay. Just got a little pop of color in there, I think does well. So on this one, same thing, we're going to go straight down the side. And I'm just using scrap bits that I had in my little scrap bin. Perfect use for them. That went a little too far over there. Alright, now we need the handy dandy paper snips. Okay, for this one, I am cutting it flush against there. Ta-da! There's one done. This one, we're doing the same thing. We're doing flush against that flagging edge. We are just going to keep it simple. I'm going to pay my grandson to come sweep my stamp room floor for me. Actually, I'll pay him with cookies. I'm going to make his favorite peanut butter no-bake oatmeal cookies today for him. So let's see. We don't need glue right now, but we are going to, and y'all know I can't cut straight, so we're going to use my little guillotine here to cut these down. So they are at 2 5/8. That one doesn't need cut down, but this one does. 2 5/8. So those are done. Ooh, I can see. No wonder why. I'm like, what is all that black stuff? That's where my ink pad fell. It's on my desk. Okay. So we have our little ho-ho-ho things here. And we are going to use dimensionals. Let's see. That should give me 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no school today. It got canceled because of the snow. So here we go. We're going to lay this right in the center of our gift tag. This one that we made. And I really like how it's just that little bit of added color on the basic gift tag with the stamps we use. Just gives it a little bit more interest. So here we go. Now, let's see. What else did I have inside? Oh yes, the Open Me. Now I'm going to tell you. See how this has this green on there? I don't want it green, I want it black. I already know this. So I am coming in, before I do anything else, I mean, I guess I could wait till I might trim it off, but we'll have to see. We're going to stamp the Open Me. It's going to go right across here at an angle, like so. Okay. That's what I was thinking anyways. So let's get these stamped, and we are going to use Real Red for that so it stands out. Good thing my son doesn't live with me anymore, because he would be like, you says Open Me, mother. What did you expect? I know him. So here we go. Open Me. Open Me. Like I said, I don't want that green on there when we put it on the card itself. So either I'll be cutting it off or coloring it in with a black Sharpie. Open Me. Open Me. going to flag it. I think we're just going to trim it off. Let me give them a minute to sit. And let's see if I can do this without being detrimental to it. So I can do it just like that, but that covers my, I could do it like this. Open me. Oh, I do like that. I think I'll do it like that. And put a little something right there. Okay, so I do need to color that in. So like I said, I can take a black Sharpie, at least that's what I'm gonna do. And I wish I had a little piece of scrap. So let's add this red down here so you can really see what I'm doing. I'm just taking my Sharpie and going over that green because I don't want the green. And I think it will stand out better. Okay, there we have it. Much, much better. So I'm going to set those aside and this aside, and we're going to stick these on our card. And I told you, I really like the idea of being like that. You guys might, or I could do it up there. I think up there actually works better. The problem being, okay, is I got to get my string in there first. And you've all, if you saw my last video, you know that I like 14 inches of string. So I just bring it across here, or roughly so 14. There's one. And this is just some crochet thread that you would do like doilies with that I had in my crochet stuff, and it works great for Christmas tags. So once I started making my own Christmas tags, I brought this into my stamp room for such. So here we go. And we're going to do, just, you guys know why I like it. I explained it last time, is that when you feed it through like so and tie a knot, there's plenty of room to put this then on your package through your ribbon. Okay, like this would be on my, this is, let's say this is my box here, right? You can slip that under your ribbon. Let's hold that down for a minute. And this will go through itself like so, if I don't get it stuck in the dimensionals. Like so. And then you can pull it up and tie it in another knot. And you got plenty to do so. So there's one. I'm going to do all 4 of these. I don't know what the weather is like where y'all at, but it is cold here. And we're supposed to, oh, by the way, if y'all are keeping track, you know that after my surgery on November 21st, removed the tumor on my arm and my lymph nodes. On the way home, my car broke. And so I'm out of the car. Then my daughter's car, her fan for her heater in her car went out. My husband got the part in and fixed that for her this morning so she didn't freeze trying to go to work. But then my husband's quad broke. The quad is up and running again. But now I am out of my vehicle, and so for Christmas he is fixing the Dodge Charger that we have that needs a rocker job done. So that is my Christmas present, which is just fine. So here we go. We're going to put this, remember I said at an angle, like so, underneath there. So I'm just going to put some here and right. Ooh, that's a whole bunch there, but that's all right. I want it just like that. And there's, ooh, don't want it to move. There we go. One. That was a lot of glue. That's why it moved. So we're going to put it here and there, because I want more of that no peeking I stamped on this one to show. 2. My son, such a pain sometimes. He changed his name on my phone contacts, so his number, I can't find it under his name anymore, which is Destin. He put it under favorite child. I'm like, what a pain, what a pill. It's like, give me a break. Kills me sometimes. Okay, so there is my manly gift tag, suits my son. There is the back. We didn't do a whole lot on the back, and all I'm going to do on the back is I am going to write in blue, like I showed you I did on my daughters. To Dustin, from Mom, and Dad. And that's the back of my gift tag. This is the front. Yes, I need something to go there. I don't have any black rhinestones at the moment. Let's see what I have that I could color in. You know what? We have these basic classic matte dots. I'm wondering if I took a Sharpie to them. I'm not kidding, y'all. I'm wondering if I took a Sharpie, because I want to kept it in that black and white theme. So let's see. Will a Sharpie work on this? Let me give it a second to dry. Or at least you can get an idea of what it would look like, because that is what I want. Yes. Now let's see if it comes off. That works. Okay, so 3 more to go. Sharpie time. Love that I can change the color of it with that simple trick. Do I want to go around it some more? Okay. Gonna. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Should have been doing that a long time ago, because I loved the black and the gray ones of these. I used them all up. So we need one more. And now you can see my gift tag. So that's the one we made. Yeah. And that is the back. So I hope you enjoyed this video, watching me create some of my family gift tags. And I hope you are enjoying your paper pumpkin. If you are not a paper pumpkin, subscribe. Let me be your demonstrator when you do that, if you don't have one already. If you have a demonstrator, stay with your demonstrator. If you're looking for one, I'd love to be your demonstrator, but I don't have to be. I'm here to share with you my love of paper crafting, and I do love it. I really, really do. So saying that, come back and visit me in my wonderland, would you? Bye-bye now.